Hey guys, it's Becky. I am back with another process video. Today I'm going to be using a cut file. This is a free cut file from Paige Evans' Facebook page. It's Paige Evans' Happy Scrappy Place. I think she does a free cut file monthly. I don't really recall, but this is the one that I chose to use. Now I did this layout the beginning of last month, I think, so right now I'm revisiting what happens. I am going to back these flowers with 3 different papers. I don't end up showing you the papers. They're all from the Amy Tangerine Shine On collection, the newer one. That's the newer one, right? They are all from there. I did just outline the flowers to back them, and I know there are easier ways to do that, but for whatever reason, that's how I chose to do it. I can't tell you how long it took because it was too long ago. I don't remember. So I'm going to go ahead and back them all. Now it looks pretty plain. I thought about stitching around all the flowers because, I mean, it's a Paige Evans cut file, right? So I thought about stitching around all those flowers, but then I was like, I don't really want to do that. I end up pulling out a gray Settler pen and just kind of faux stitching with lines around it all. Now on the video, it doesn't look like it really adds that much, but it is sitting right here in front of me, and it kind of adds a little bit. Real stitching probably would have looked a lot better maybe if you just used like 3 strands of embroidery floss, but this is how it's going to be. I'm not going to go back and stitch anything. This does take me just a little bit to go ahead and make those little stitches on all of them. We are going to fast forward, and I'm going to go on a hunt for some cardstock. What I end up pulling out is one of those hot buy stacks that you can get from Michael's, and I pull out the one, I don't really recall what it's called. It's this one right here. It has the grays in it, and there's also a couple little browns in there as well. I'm going to pull out a dark gray, and I'm going to use some dyes on that one, and then I pull out a light gray as my background. I don't do a whole lot of colored cardstock backgrounds. In fact, I don't know if I ever have I? I don't know. But I did on this one. I do like to use pattern paper for my background quite a bit, but not usually so much cardstock. This time I went ahead and used the cardstock. Right here are the photos I'm going to be scrapbooking. This is a photo, or these are photos of BJ and his aunt Barbara on his dad's side. This is when he met her for the first time at his dad's memorial service, and afterwards they just kind of hung out a little bit and they were taking selfies. And Marissa took a picture of them taking selfies and then she sent them to me. That was nice, right? I am going to end up backing those photos on some white, just some white pattern paper, the backside of a pattern paper I didn't think I would ever be using. I initially was going to put them over there because they're facing off over to the left. In the end, I'm going to scrap that and just put them over to the left. I don't care that they're looking off the page. It doesn't bother me really all that much. It just didn't look right over on the right hand side. Right here I'm pulling out my Big Shot, and I'm going to use these dies. They're leaves. It's a Spellbinders die, and it was designed by Stephanie Lowe, and it's called Leaves So Very Gorgeous, and they really are. And you might say, Becky, why did you buy that leaf die? I mean, it's kind of big, and really, is it going to be useful? Am I going to be able to use it on all the layouts? Yes, I can if I want to. I really like these particular dies, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's her design. I'm not sure. It's just so pretty. And again, that is the Spellbinders. So here I did cut them all out, and I just kind of tucked them around that wreath a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and tack down behind each of the flowers just with some liquid adhesive. And I kind of was hoping that maybe that was going to keep my leaves in place as well, but I do end up having to go back and tack down some of those leaves too. I just kind of was hoping, right? So today when I'm doing this voiceover, it is September 9th. It is National Grandparents' Day, so happy Grandparents' Day to everybody. Jim had to take a trip. He had to go out of town. By the time this goes up, he'll be back. But he left, it's Sunday, so he left at like 7 o'clock this morning, and I was like, oh my gosh, I never have the house to myself, right? I'm like, I'm going to get so much stuff done. Can you imagine all the layouts that I was going to make today? Yeah, I didn't. I made one layout. Then I mostly just piddle farted around all day long. I did do some cleaning and some, stuff like that. A lot of times when Jim is here and I'm just going around cleaning, he's like, sit down, stop it. So I was able to do that today. So that was, I don't want to say that was fun, because cleaning, I don't know if it's really fun, but it makes you feel good because then you feel like you have accomplished something, right? So that was nice. But yeah, he is not here. He's not going to be here for the entire week. So I'm hoping that after work, I can come home and just scrapbook to my heart's content, or do chores, whichever. I am going to use these puffy stickers right here. They are from the Pink Fresh Studio. Now these aren't my favorite. These are my second favorite little white alphas. My first favorite are the Paige Evans foam ones, but these ones are pretty nice as well. In a previous video on a different layout, I did color them with an alcohol marker, and it did take the ink really good. So there you go, because they're kind of plasticky, right? The foam ones, I don't think I've tried coloring the foam ones yet, but I know you can. Pretty sure you can anyway. So I am going to use those alphas, and I just spell it out Selfie Memories because I have such a bold imagination. Right here is a die cut that is from the Amy Tan ephemera pack. It is pink. I'm going to set it right there. Now, in the end, when you look at this, it's like, why you got that pink there? Because that's the only pink on the page. Well, one of the pattern papers does have a little bit of pink in it, but yes, I agree. Probably I should have put another something pink elsewhere on the layout, and I didn't. I might go back in and pop in a couple pink enamel dots or something. I don't know. I do agree that you didn't really say this to me, but maybe you did, and I'm just responding. I do agree that there does need to be a little bit more pink over on that other side of the page. I am going to go ahead and tack down some of the edges of the flowers with my ATG gun. I initially just used that Scotch Quick Dry like I said I was going to do. I did pull out 2 black flowers that were in that ephemera pack and kind of tucked them on either side. Right there is where I went ahead and put down my title. I'm going to go ahead and go through this chipboard, and I pull out a whole bunch of the flowers that is on this chipboard. This is the Amy Tan Shine On chipboard. I love this chipboard so much, guys. I worked with it on a couple layouts, and I turned around and ended up ordering another one of these chipboards. I don't know why. These flowers, I love them. They're just so whimsical or something. I don't know. I just really like these flowers, and I like that they're black. This chipboard sheet has like black and gold. I don't think there's white on it. I don't have it in front of me, but it's really cute. It's very usable for me. I also did get these puffy hearts from the Amy Tan line as well. Now I do go around and put down several, and then I'm going to pick them all back up. In the end, I end up with one of those on the page. Those aren't very sticky. You do have to add some adhesive behind them. In fact, when I put them back on that plastic paper, they were not wanting to stick back on there at all. I'm going to go ahead and do my journaling right here. I just use a black pen. I kind of drew my lines in with a pencil first. I did a layout today where I did not draw my lines in, and it is totally going downhill. It's bad. And it was the first layout I did of Riley, so I feel really bad about it, but you know, that's just what it is, I guess. Even here, when I draw the lines, I don't space it exactly evenly, so some of them are more smushed together than the others. Okay, so right there is where I put down that puffy heart from the Amy Tan, just to kind of end my journaling, because my journaling kind of stopped and there was a space. So I put that heart there, and then also a flower tucked under that leaf a little bit, and then I took out the Heidi Swap Color Shine and Gold and splattered that generously around the page. Now, like I said, the page is in front of me, and this is weird. This has never happened to me before, but some of the splatters of this Heidi Swap Color Shine don't look like they're dry, but they are. When you touch them, they are dry. They just are. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe I didn't shake it quite good enough. I don't know. But anyways, after I do that, I do not do anything else to this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.